Hey guys, what's going on? So I was on YouTube today and I saw a video that popped up in my feed that said exclusive Kelly Jones, Alex Jones' wife tells all. Now I've never met Alex Jones or his wife. I don't know them personally, but I did have a friend that worked for him a few years ago, and he had horrible things to say about his wife. Basically everything that she accused Alex Jones of, being manipulative, having a temper, what else does she say? Being pushy, and you're just not a nice person. He couldn't stand her, okay? And because this is how she treated him as a personal assistant that worked for Alex Jones. So she treated him like crap, okay? So now I'm sitting up and I'm watching this interview. I'm like, oh, that's really interesting, because everything that you're accusing Alex Jones of doing to you, you did to my friend. So, okay, that's one red flag, okay? Second of all, in the state of Texas, rich, poor, the judge usually sides with the mom. The kids usually go with the mom. But if they're 12, they have the choice to be able to choose where they want to go. So if they're over 12, I know his oldest son that was on, he's 15 or whatever. He's not choosing to go with her, so something's fishy there. I'm just saying, you know. Second, what else was I gonna say? So those two things. She's trying to paint this picture of him being mentally unstable. I'm sure that he is stressed the fuck out, because there's just so much shit going on. He's on the front line. He has a lot of lawsuits. You know, they're trying to do like a 10-hour broadcast every day or 6 days a week. Like, that's so stressful. You know, and on top of that, he's a father, and probably gets death threats all the time. So I can only imagine the stress that he's under, in that situation. So, you know, his wife comes out or his ex-wife comes out and does this in public. That's really shady. It's tactless, it's shady. You know, they have kids. I just can't imagine myself, even if I was really mad with my husband, and I wouldn't come out in public and try and be manipulative like that. I cannot really tell that she's manipulative, because she's trying to paint this whole picture of families that have had wrecked divorces, which is true. A lot of families have had wrecked and horrible divorces, but you know, she's pulling on the heartstrings of people that have had, you know, horrible divorce situations, and she's saying that the judge was bribed. I hope she has proof. Really, for her sake, I hope she has proof, because if she doesn't, it looks good for her and it's just hearsay. And it's sad. I feel sad for their children. I hope that their children are able to heal from this guy. I can just imagine it's just a terrible situation. I mean, for everybody, it just seems like a sad situation. But the reason I'm making this video, it was really pissed me off, or she really pissed me off, was I was sitting back and I was watching her and David Parkman paint a picture of people that watch this show as being mentally unstable. Now, I am a fan, but a lot of the stuff that I have seen on his show can be backed up by other sources. And I start watching his show because a lot of the research and my personal experience that I had experienced didn't need him to tell me these conspiracies, so to speak. Like, I experienced them for myself. Corruption in the medical industry for myself. Had friends that were in journalism and watched and heard stories about them getting threatened for reporting the truth by myself. Not like I didn't need Alex Jones to tell me. So they're trying to paint this picture that we just sit up in front of the TV with our eyes wide open, or in front of YouTube or whatever, and we watch Alex Jones and everything he says just goes into our head, right? So another thing that really pissed me off is the supplements. Now, you might have your favorite supplements, but if you look at, you know, things like, I don't know, like biochemistry and science, you would see that the ingredients actually do what they're supposed to do. And they have a lot of reviews. I don't think they have enough money to pay thousands of people to write positive reviews for them. And I know people that personally like the stuff, and I use one of them, one of the B12 supplements. I buy filters though, and books and stuff. That's more like my thing that I buy to support them. And I buy, you know, what I can from them, because that's how they get their financial support. They're grassroots. So all these people that want to act like, you know, they are like all righteous and they oh, they're all righteous and they're like, you know, sticking it to the man. They're believing news from the mainstream media that's supported by corporations, just so you know, like the pharmaceutical industry that has been known to be, you know, abysmally corrupt. You know, oil companies, car companies, all these companies, right? That people like say, like on the left, they'll say that, oh, these are horrible companies, but yet these are the people that's feeding them the news that they're getting. So if you're not going to support, you know, other grassroots organizations and you're going to let the corporate media dictate to you what is fake news and what isn't, I mean, I don't know where your head's at. That's just retarded to me. So anyway, I just wanted to make this video just because I took it personally. Just because I'm tired of people sitting up and just like acting like if you question the mainstream media, if you question whatever story they like try to inject into your head and push into your head, that you're a crazy person. So it's just really insulting. You know, basically they were saying you should watch this interview and go and comment and leave your 2 cents if you're offended by this. But anybody, you know, that watches his Infowars or whatever, Alex Jones show, can't think for themselves. They're just, you know, they're simple-minded people. Of course, they put the whole like jabs in at Trump and everything, and they're trying to be like, oh, well, do you think that he takes his own listeners seriously? You know, what do you think? Like, I'm really concerned. She's like, I'm concerned about my son. I fucking hate people that say that shit. I'm concerned. That's just the most condescending shit ever when they say that. You know, because that basically means that they're concerned that you don't agree with them, and no matter what they say, they can't change your mind. So that's what they're really concerned about, okay? So anyway, much love to AJ and everybody at Infowars and anybody else too that's on the front lines spreading the truth. Much love to you guys too. You know, we're in some crazy times, and this is, you know, everybody is starting to show their true colors. So I just wanted to say that, you guys. All right, love you guys. Peace and love. Mwah.